In a weekend defined by dramatic shifts and European heavyweights asserting their dominance, the Premier League title race took a significant turn while the giants of Germany and Italy continued to flex their muscles. Manchester City's relentless pursuit of the summit hit a major roadblock in North London, while Borussia Dortmund and Inter Milan provided further evidence of why they remain at the heart of the continental conversation. Man City pegged back in North London thriller. Final score: Tottenham Hotspur 2-2 Manchester City. Pep Guardiola's Manchester City arrived at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium with the opportunity to pile the pressure on league leaders Arsenal, but they left with only a point after a resilient Tottenham Hotspur staged a brilliant second-half comeback. The first half, City in command. For the first 45 minutes, it looked like business as usual for the defending champions. City's January recruitment appeared to pay immediate dividends as debutant Antoine Cherki opened the scoring in the 11th minute, ghosting into the box to finish a slick passing move. Just before the interval, City doubled their lead through another new face, Antoine Semenyo, who capitalized on a defensive lapse to make it 2-0. The Spurs fight back. Spurs, under mounting pressure after a difficult run of domestic form, emerged a different side in the second half. The momentum shifted in the 53rd minute when an unfortunate Mark Guéhi own goal gave the home fans hope. The stadium erupted in the 71st minute when Dominic Solanke produced a moment of magic. Latching onto a cross from Gallagher, Solanke executed a sensational, instinctive scorpion-style flick that flew into the top corner, leaving Gianluigi Donnarumma helpless. Despite a frantic final 10 minutes and a goalmouth scramble involving Erling Haaland, Spurs held firm to deny City the win. Key takeaway: this draw represents two crucial points dropped for Manchester City, handing the initiative back to Arsenal in what is becoming a claustrophobic title race. Inter Milan. The Italian machine rolls on. While City struggled for a result, Inter Milan continued their imperious form. Fresh off a vital 2-0 Champions League victory over Borussia Dortmund earlier in the week, the Nerazzurri took their clinical efficiency back to Serie A. A dominant display in Cremona. Facing Cremonese on Sunday, Inter showed exactly why they are the team to beat in Italy. Lautaro Martinez opened the scoring with a trademark powerful header from a corner in the 12th minute. Inter's control of the match was total, and the result was effectively sealed in the 28th minute, when Piotr Zielinski unleashed a thunderous strike from distance. Inter's ability to manage games, limiting Cremonese to speculative efforts while rotating their squad, highlights the tactical maturity that has seen them climb to the top of the Serie A table. Dortmund bounce back in the Bundesliga. Borussia Dortmund had a week of mixed emotions. After the disappointment of losing 2-0 to Inter Milan at the Signal Iduna Park in the Champions League, a match decided by late goals from Federico Di Marco and Andy Diouf, Niko Kovac's men needed a domestic response. Westfalenstadion Fortress. Dortmund returned to Bundesliga action against 1. FC Heidenheim on Sunday. Despite their European hangover, the Black and Yellows maintained their formidable home record. Relying on the creative spark of Julian Brandt and the physical presence of Serhou Guirassy, Dortmund managed to navigate a tricky encounter to keep their title hopes alive, trailing only slightly behind leaders Bayern Munich. Weekend summary table match result: key performers: Spurs vs Man City 2-2 Solanke. Spurs, Cherki. City, B. Dortmund vs Inter, UCL 0-2 DeMarco, Inter, Diouf, Inter. Cremonese vs Inter 0-2 Lautaro Martinez. Zielinski. Dortmund vs Heidenheim 3-2 Brandt, Guirassy.